Hello? Hello? I'm Marin Baba. This is the fifth time I've declined your invite, friend. No. No, thank you. Hello? Hello? When the hair is herring on a Wednesday. Oh, I got something on my shirt. I made this. If you're curious as to what we're going to be making over here with our brand new DTF printer, here it is. Here it is. I've been listening to some things. And I was in here whilst mopping my floor, cussing at an inanimate object. And I don't like doing that. So I feel like since two people can get on this here internet and say whatever the hell they want to say, I'm going to say what I want to say. First of all, Danny, you tried. She doesn't give a fuck about the people that are really going after her. She gives a fuck about how much money they have in the bank. I appreciate you trying. Okay? You tried. She's not listening to you. Okay? She's not listening to no one. She's not listening to caseworkers. She's not listening to her affiance over there. She's not listening to her co-defendant. She's not listening to a soul. She's not going to listen to her sister. You tried. You tried. Gabby made claims this morning that I am the reason why she is getting all of the hate. I'm one of the reasons why. Well, it is November the 12th, and I did not come across Gabrielle Jacobson until the end of December 2024, when she was taking Brownie, Find Out, and Waffles to court. I came across her in Brownie's fundraiser live, where Brownie was asking for money to pay for an attorney. And I helped Brownie with the attorney. I was one of the donators. That's when I came across Gabby, okay? After I came across Gabby, December of last year, I started watching her. I watched her play solo Twister. I watched people go after her nonstop. I offered to help her pay for her vet tech certification. I have gotten on this app more times than I care to count, whether I feel the way I feel about her or not, and told you guys, you're going too far. You're doing too much. I have defended this bitch, okay? And I have, since we've gotten home from Florida, all I've had to listen to is the one in Louisiana and that one down there in Florida talking about how there's still active cases against me, how I'm a ringleader, I'm a cult leader, I'm all of these things. If I was all of those things, why did you withdraw that case down there? If you had a case against me and I'm a cult leader, why did you guys take up all that money for an attorney and then withdraw that case down there? You had your opportunity to do whatever you needed to do to me, and you are not going to continue to sit on this app and intimidate me into silence. You're not going to continue to slander or defame my character. It's not happening. Both of you bitches are coming here via Zoom or in person on December the 10th. Not one fucking stunt you're pulling on the back end is going to work for y'all. Not one. All the stuff that Sean is doing on the back end for these women, Sean is going to be held accountable for that. It was put on the docket this morning. You do not get to practice law without a license. You don't get to admit in a motion to dismiss that you are advising someone on a legal matter and then try to dismiss a lawsuit that is pertaining to you advising that person on a legal matter. You admitted it in your fucking motion to dismiss. Thank you very much. You made my job so much easier. Chat GPT is tired. Okay? Chat GPT is tired. Chat GPT told me when I uploaded those documents that I received in the mail the other day, Chat GPT told me that a lawyer would have never allowed their client to put in that motion that they helped anyone advice, fundraise, any of those things. A lawyer would have never advised them to do that. Thank you. Thank you. I've got screenshots of Sean all over this app using the exact verbiage that's in that petition right there. I've got video recordings of Gabby and Kaylee both saying they've got people on the back end doing this shit for them. Sure do. I got Kaylee on here yesterday, day before, screaming at her microphone, telling me to get a job and stop asking the internet for money. And then she had the audacity to get on here and ask you guys to help pay for her divorce attorney. And then whatever's left over, if she needs to get an attorney for here, y'all going to help her pay for that too. She thinks that I can't sue for damages. There's more than just travel, lodging, and food. It is the emotional distress that you put a disabled veteran through. It's the emotional distress that you put me through. It's all kinds of things that are attached to that paperwork. And just because Sean is telling you you're going to win doesn't mean you're going to win. My paperwork has my bank statements. It has gas receipts. It has receipts from my attorney. It has receipts from the money that Pink sent to me. I've got it all. Nobody's going to have to request shit. It was given with that packet. Nobody's going to have to request a fucking thing. Nothing. And then, whether you're joking or not, you were served with a document that says you have a court hearing on December the 10th at 1:30 p.m. here in Union County, Ohio. And you announced to the whole internet yesterday that you're going to Disney on the 10th. Thank you. Thank you. You can afford to go to Disney, but you can't afford to travel to Ohio? That's weird. That's weird. Do you think a judge is going to give you a pass just because you want to take your ass in front of the castle and sing a whole new world? Do you think a judge is going to give you a fucking pass? This is court. It's court. I'm not suing them for $7,000. I'm suing them for $6,000. The misinformation coming from that microphone over there is fucking wild. And the ongoing harassment, the shit talking and everything else while both of you bitches are listed as defendants on this case, you're stupid. You're stupid. You're helping me. You're helping me. Sean, continuing to call that courthouse. Let me give y'all a little update on something since she thinks that she knows it all down there. That restraining order that I applied for, ma'am, it was not denied. It was voluntarily withdrawn due to the harassment that went through that courthouse. It is docketed, it is noted, and it will be shown in the hearing. It was not rejected, ma'am. It was voluntarily withdrawn. It was not rejected. So lie some more. Lie some more. Danny says I need to go to jail. Let me tell you who needs to go to jail. Danny needs to go to jail for the cancer scamming and all the bullshit. Gabby needs to be blacklisted from every fucking hospital in the state of Florida. Because to push her narrative, she's going to get on here and she's going to blame psychiatrists, OBGYNs, ultrasound techs, emergency rooms, pharmacists, all of them. She sat on here just a few days ago and told the world that those doctors told her to quit that medicine cold turkey. And now she's over there today talking about it's all their fault. It's all their fault. If you want to sue somebody And you mean what's coming out of your fucking mouth over there? Sue them for medical malpractice. Don't come after me. If that's what you want so bad, and what you're saying is the fucking truth, then go after them fucking doctors. Go after the doctors. If you're not being treated and they're misdiagnosing you, that's not my fault, TikTok's fault. Fuck, it's not even Aaron's fault. It's the hospital's fault, bitch. Go after the hospital. Instead of asking your chat whether or not you should start taking your medicine again, why don't you get on the phone with that fucking OBGYN you call every 5 seconds? Any other time you're trying to prove something, you grab your phone. I'm calling my doctor. You're the only bitch in Florida that fucking has direct contact to it. Why are you asking your chat? Do you know, whether this is a skit or not, that while you're under a court-ordered safety plan, they may not come on your door every day. But you best believe they're documenting every bit of this. And the next time they go in front of that judge, they're going to have a whole fucking list. She did this on the 10th. She did this on the 8th. She did this on the 12th. She said this on this date, this on this date. She claimed we're kidnapping autistic children on this day. They are going to talk about every fucking word of it next time y'all go to court. So because you're not hearing, that don't mean shit. It don't mean shit. Those people are fucking calculated and they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. I wouldn't call CPS again. I wouldn't give a shit if she stood in front of that screen and freaking beat the shit out of everybody in that house. I wouldn't make another phone call. Sure wouldn't. I would not make another call because they're on her ass. They're on her ass. But all this mess with these filings of motions to dismiss and all these things because I don't have personal jurisdiction, yes, the fuck I do. Yes, I do. I know I was breaking up in the car earlier when I talked about it. Gabby had me served from a Lee County courthouse. I live here in Ohio. The damages happened here because you decided not only to admit in your motion to dismiss that you assisted Gabby, you advised Gabby, you fundraised for Gabby. I have all rights to bring you in front of the same judge. I tried to talk to you. I tried to mediate all of this because I didn't want to do this. I want Gabby held accountable before all. But you didn't want to do that. You want to listen to Sean back there. She's typing up this bullshit paperwork for you. She's been reported to the bar. She's been reported to Union County Clerk of Court. Sean has been reported for practicing law without a license. That 100%. Because she helped Gabby with the petition down there in Lee County. She's helping Kaylee with the shit she's doing now. And both of you women got on here and admitted it. Both of you did. I know it'll come out in the next hearing. I know it'll come out. And look, Sean is telling on herself. When she's all in them comment sections over there, she's proud of her work. She's proud of her work. She's telling anybody that'll listen to her in them comment sections. I've got over 25 screenshots of Sean admitting that she's doing this paperwork. That literally, verbatim, what's said on this paperwork. I 100% have proper jurisdiction over this case because they served me here in the state of Ohio where I reside. I 100% get to claim my husband's lost wages and income because he's my fucking husband. He's my husband. Our finances are together. My debt is his debt. My court proceedings are his court proceedings. And there's not a good husband in this land that will let his wife travel 1,600 miles down the road alone to face a fucking stranger in court. There's not one. There's not one. I'm not sitting over here. I don't have anybody advising me. I spoke to an attorney before I filed this paperwork. I know what I think I know what I'm doing. And if it gets to be too much, all I have to do is say, hey, I'm ready for you to come on in here now. He's trying to save me some money. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to save myself some money. But this isn't a game to me. It's not a game at all. And for Kaylee to continue pushing this when there has been an olive branch, all because you want to make content out of something, that's in that motion too. You think this is going to be your content? No, it's not. No, it's not. Come on to the land of snow. You better buy a jacket because it's going to be cold. I would love for Danny to grab a box. Danny, I really appreciated some of what you had to say this morning. And if you can have an adult conversation, grab a box because I think your sister needs help. I think she needs help. And instead of continuing to argue back and forth with her because of the accusations that she's making now towards Lee County Medical Centers down there, I personally am going to start calling news stations. I think it's absolutely ridiculous that she can walk in that hospital and expect these people to save her life. And when she doesn't hear what she wants to hear, she can get on this here internet and defame every one of their characters. These people are in debt until the day they leave this earth because they decided to go to school to be a hero. And it's their fault. It's not their fault that you're delusional. It's not their fault. I have never in my life seen a woman so hell bent on having a baby. Is that what's keeping Aaron around? Do you think that's going to save it all? I don't think it's going to save nothing. I don't think it's going to save nothing. But the conversations and the accusations that are being made about that medical center down there, these ultrasound techs, these doctors and everything else, they have a right to know that there is a woman out there speaking very poorly on Lee County Health, and I'm saying right now it needs to be reported. It's medical misinformation. She's on here telling people that it's okay to quit your medicine cold turkey if you're pregnant. Just quit. Don't contact your doctor. Don't talk to a doctor. Talk to Gabby. Gabby knows all. It is absolute dangerous behavior and it needs to be reported. And I don't care how you feel about me on the back there. You're a whole ass nurse. You're a whole ass nurse. And I know and you know that Gabby's lawyer told her to sue you. I know you know that. Gabby's lawyer said she had more of a case against you than she had against anybody. And I really feel like that's the reason why you haven't stepped away from her all the way, because she's kind of holding that over your head right there. But if you were to take the proper steps forward, she wouldn't be able to hold that over your head anymore. I'm telling you on the 100% with my whole fucking chest. There are people talking to me that you swore up and down would never have a conversation with me. I've got screenshots and proof of conversations that you thought I would never get. You're a nurse and you're on here. You've been on here since the end of August, enabling an extremely sick individual. You put yourself in the middle of her legal fuckery. I was told that Gabby's attorney encouraged her to sue Kaylee because Kaylee was the one making money off of Gabby. I was told that Gabby told Kaylee that directly. I'm just saying. But all I'm saying again is if you had such a case against me, you should have dealt with that shit on October the 8th, because you're not going to continue to sit on this here internet and tell nobody that I'm a cult leader. You're not going to keep telling fucking people I'm the reason why you're getting so much hate. You've been getting hate for 4 years. For 4 years. That ain't got a fucking thing to do with me. The hate you were getting for 4 years is what drug my ass into this. And just because I'm loud, just because people like the way I speak, doesn't make me a fucking cult leader. It does not make me a cult leader. And one more thing for you, ma'am, in the back there, sucking that fucking microphone. If I want to get on here and raise money for a 7-year-old heart recipient, I can do that. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. If I want to get on here and raise money for somebody to buy land, that's my fucking business. I can do that. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. Maybe you should do some positive things with your fucking platform. Don't sit on here and tell me to go get a fucking job and then turn around and ask your pitiful ass platform to buy you 2 attorneys. Don't do that. Don't do that. And since I mentioned it, who in the chat knows who Burning Bridges is? If you know who Burning Bridges is, put me some turtles in the chat. Burning Bridges is in the middle of an emergency situation. I cannot disclose everything that is going on, but she's in a very, very bad situation and she needs to get to her son. I was going to do it later this evening, but since we're here, if anybody wants to help me help Burning Bridges get to her son, please message me. I will reach out to you privately. We need to get her to her son immediately. Virgo and myself are going to help her. I've got to find out how much the plane tickets are. I cannot discuss a whole lot. It's just a very serious situation. She's supposed to be getting back out to me to figure out how much the plane tickets are, and we're going to help her get to her son. She needs to get to her son immediately. Ticket, 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 ticket. If y'all know anything about Bridges, she's dealing with cancer, all kinds of stuff. Her husband's on hospice. There's just a lot of stuff going on. Like I said, I can't disclose everything. She can tell her story if she wants to. But her and Virgo reached out to me today, and they were like, "We really need to get her to her son. Is there any way that we can help her out?" So here we are. Here we are. She's going through it. She is going through it. So if we can all get together, Bridges, I don't know if you're in here or not, but if you can get me a price on a plane ticket, I'm sure we can have it bought by the end of the day. I'm sure we can have it got by the end of the day. To my candle orders, all candles went out yesterday and today with an exception of 4. There are 4 candles that will be finished and shipped out on Friday. I ran out of wax and I have to wait for my wax to get here. The website is it's closed at the moment until I get everything caught up. So just give me a couple of days. I'm waiting on my wax to get here. Okay. I gotta go because I got a service guy here to work on my water tank, the water purifier thing. But I just want y'all to know that I'm not going to keep sitting back and letting my name get drug on this app. I'm not an angel. I don't claim to be perfect, but I know when enough is enough. And I'm not the reason why Gabby is getting the hate that she's getting. Gabby's getting the hate she's getting because of the shit she's pulling on the internet. That's it. Okay, but I got to go because my service guy's here. I love y'all.